Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky crazy kids in love that love reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, and this is season 1, episodes 5 and 6 today.
Yep, and you can get early ad-free access and our full uncut reactions, see every moment and get a month ahead over on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video, and yeah, we're gonna get to it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What are you waiting for? If you're gonna switch, then do it already!
Can you not switch back? No, he's just playing him. That would be a big problem.
Yes,
Maybe each Dorian just needs more will because now Sukuna is stronger.
Yeah, sorry, but he isn't going to be coming back.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I'm in such a great mood right now. Let's just chat for a bit.
Okay. What's the problem?
And now it feels like he's having some trouble switching back. But then no matter what he did, this would have ended up the same.
He does not like shirts.
I've been thinking about the different ways I can do this.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Very bad things.
I'm taking this brat hostage. See, I can live without this, but that ain't true for your punk friend. Switching out with me means he dies for good measure. I'm now as free as a bird. I'm about to kill you just for the hell of it.
Oh shit.
And just like that, our positions are now reversed.
It's a hell of an opening.
Yeah. But it's cool because I mean shows that just I don't know how tough it was to switch back and like keep Sukuna at bay. And yeah, like I don't know how they got out of this. They have to.
No, but I also appreciate this too because I thought at one point, like, it crossed my mind that it was kind of naive to think that they could contain and control this multi-hundred or 1,000-year-old all-powerful demon. Like, I appreciate that Itadori is kind of like the one in a million person, but still, this guy's had a lot of time to plan his return and figure out, you know, how to ensure it happens. Yeah.
Could have had, I mean, I know they tried him once, but could have practiced a little bit more to make sure that it wasn't just like a fluke and a one-off and, you know, that as more time passes, he's still able to do it. But, I mean, you get the excitement of it all.
Especially if you're going to keep feeding fingers.
Yeah.
Growing in the strength of.
Yep.
Which is just so gross, the eating of the fingers.
I don't know what they do about the heart. I mean.
Yeah, you do kind of need that.
Yeah.
The only thing granted equally to all is an unfair reality. You don't get it, but I do. Itadori is coming back. Even if that means he'll die. That's just who he is.
You give him too much credit.
Yeah,
he's just a little tougher and a whole lot denser than other human beings are. You should have seen him a minute ago. He was scared out of his mind and about to lose it. The guy doesn't have the guts to kill himself.
His left hand's been restored.
Yeah, so can't his chest and his heart be restored?
If
he can use reverse curse
to.
techniques, and Sukuna's incarnated. So even though he can live without a heart, it should still be damaging to him. I'll make sure he heals that heart before Itadori returns. I just have to convince him he can't beat me without a heart in his body.
Ooh, good strategy.
It's not about whether I can do it.
You have to.
I have to do
Yep. Just toying with you.
You can use your Shikigami, but you still come at me yourself.
Just with the hands in the pocket, like.
Put more curse behind it.
Just shows how much farther ahead Gojo is than Fushi. I mean, because he like kicked the crap out of Sukuna.
Yep.
Of course, now he's stronger, Sukuna. Yeah.
Electric owl
Freaking
attack.
teamwork.
Oh
no!
Now, what did I say?
More.
Let's use the open space.
Oh. That part. Nice catch.
His power and his agility are on a different level.
That almost looks like a snake head in his chest.
Aww.
I I used up one of my Shikigami to escape that innate domain. Demon Dog White and Orochi are both destroyed. And Nue's at his limit. I should release him before he gets destroyed too.
So they get destroyed, that's it? Seems like.
You use the shadows to create your Shikigami.
It makes no difference if he knows that now. So what's it to you?
It's not a generic technique that uses charms. It's adaptable as well. One thing I don't get. Why did you run back then? Kind of a waste of your talents. Either way, that certainly won't be enough to fix this.
So he's figured it out.
This punk isn't even close to being worth the effort.
The only thing granted equally to all is an unfair reality.
Good line.
If I had the time to curse someone, I'd rather spend it thinking about people I love.
She deserved happiness more than anyone ever did. But Tsumiki was still cursed. While the father who named me Megami with no regard for my gender is still off somewhere living as he pleases. Evil people are only judged under the law. Jujutsu sorcerers are just another cog in that machine of retribution. I want good people to enjoy fairness, even if only a few will.
It's a good cause to fight for.
I save people unequally.
So this is when you start burning through your life. Show me what you got.
Sacred treasure.
About to.
Swing and ring. Ring 8 grip.
You just stopped.
Oh, and just so you know, I didn't have any logical reason for saving you back then. Even though it was dangerous, I just couldn't bear to see a good person like you die. But ultimately, I did it for selfish, emotional reasons. But that's fine, though. I'm a Jujutsu sorcerer. I'm not a hero. In all this time,
Yeah, you are.
I've never once regretted saving you.
Right. You're really a pretty smart guy, Fushiguro. I think your conviction is a good one, but I don't think mine is exactly wrong either. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm done for. I hope you live a long life.
No way. That Suguna has to be calling this bluff. Return back to him. Right?
I mean,
Quick series.
something has to happen.
What the hell?
You're gonna tell me? What possibly could have been so important that you decided to use a precious finger on Sukuna? Trying to see how strong he is?
The test was half-baked, but we did still learn a few things.
Stop talking already! No one can understand you!
Hello and welcome. Would you like a table for one, sir?
Yes, thank you. One for lunch.
So is that guy the ultimate baddie?
I specifically warned them that fighting was absolutely not an option.
It was intentional.
Huh?
The special grade. Sending first years to rescue 5 people who may already be dead should have been out of the question. I was the one who forced the issue and got the kid's execution sentence suspended. Some higher-ups didn't like that, and so they took advantage of my absence.
Ah. Son of a bitch. Freaking bureaucrats.
Maybe I ought to just cut to the chase and go kill off all those higher-ups.
Yeah. He is so great.
Good to see you, Missy Avery.
Sounds to me like you took quite a liking to this one.
I've always been the kind of guy who cares about his students.
Regardless, you shouldn't torment Ijichi too much. It's hard for him to be stuck between us and the higher-ups. So this here is Sukuna's vessel, huh? I can cut him up, yes?
Just make good use of him.
Oh, I will. Who do you think I am?
Good use of him.
First time having a partner of yours die on you?
One my age, yeah.
You're taking it well, though.
Yeah, you too.
Well, of course. 2
Just
weeks
met him.
ago, I didn't even know him.
Yeah.
I'm not the type to break down and fall to pieces when a guy I barely know dies.
He's not dead. I mean, he's dead now, but he's got to come back.
It's hot, huh?
Yeah. Wonder if it's time for summer uniforms.
Nice, changing the subject for her. So she doesn't break down.
So what's this? You're looking even more bummed out than usual, Megami. Having a wake?
What's up, Zenon?
Stop calling me by my last name.
Maki! Maki!
Hey, I'm talking here. Shut it.
Someone died yesterday!
A boy. He was one of the first years.
Bonito Flakes.
Well, why didn't you say so? Now I look like some kind of heartless, cold-blooded ice demon.
Yeah, that's how you came off. Ten male. The second years. Zenin is the best of all the students at wielding cursed tools. Seminro. And that's the cursed speech user Inumaki. He can only speak in ingredients of rice balls. And that's Panda. There's one more.
He's new to remember.
His name is Okotsu. And he's actually the only second year I genuinely respect.
Okay. You don't respect Panda?
Panda? That's all you're giving me is Panda?
Oh, they called that out.
We'd like you both to be in the Kyoto Sister School exchange event.
Kyoto Sister School Exchange event?
It's a get-together with the other high school in Kyoto. But isn't that event mainly for second and third year students?
Turns out the idiot third years got themselves suspended. So you need to participate.
Doing what?
So what exactly do you do at this event?
We'll make a 3-man team. Each principal proposes a form of competition that will be held for an entire day over the course of 2 days. Day 1's team battles and day 2's individual battles.
7.
You mean we fight other Jujutsu sorcerers?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're Jujutsu battles where anything short of killing is fair game.
Cool. This will be
Don't
fun.
worry, we'll train you up, so you probably won't get killed.
What does this band say? I love.
I don't know. I've only ever seen the eye and the heart.
So, are you in? I understand your partner just died.
We're in. Cause I
Have
to get stronger. And I'll do anything to achieve that.
Well,
I
people
heard
this
Panda.
cocky are all the more worthwhile to
That's
train.
great.
Bonito Flakes.
Just random says ingredients.
That's gonna be great.
Humans are practically made of lies. For every positive action and emotion they show, there's always a flip side. And yet negative emotions like hatred and hostility are truths without falsehood.
Yet at the moment, you're the ones who are getting eliminated.
What can we do to defeat the Jujutsu sorcerers?
If you want to win, you'll need to fulfill 2 conditions. The first thing concerns the strongest sorcerer. You must somehow render Satoru Gojo incapable of fighting. The second is to get Ryomen Sukuna and Yuji Itadori on your side.
But they're dead.
Hold a minute. He died, didn't he? Wait, that Yuji Itadori, he's dead.
Did he die?
Awesome.
Don't poke around inside me without my permission. Punk ass.
Punk ass. Oh, all right.
Juju Stroll. Salmon.
You stink.
I don't stink. You're treating me like an animal.
Because you're a panda.
Mustard leaf.
And you smell like an animal. I keep telling you to take a bath, but you don't.
I think he's my second favorite after Gojo.
But I Febreze every day. So, I know I don't stink.
Say it again. Say the ingredient.
Aw.
Here's your first task. Step up and take a whiff.
It doesn't really stink. Actually, Panda sorta smells like the sun.
Aw.
Sunshine.
She's like, yes, that's what stinks.
We got Panda.
Panda! Who wears an armband that says, I love Panda.
Yep. That is just perfection.
No notes.
Yep. Okay, I mean, we had to know that Itadori was going to live, but still, like, it's kind of tough to see how it's going to happen when his heart gets ripped out. He doesn't, like, I thought Fuchi was sort of doing, like, a bluff and trying to get out Itadori, and that as Itadori was going to die, then Sukuna would take over and like heal himself up, and because like he still needs a host, he'd rather have a host that he can switch back and forth from and have some freedom than have no host at all and continue to wither and like, you know, wait maybe another 1,000 years before another host can come by and give him his freedom that he wants. It didn't end up going that way. So I'm very curious about next episode. I imagine it's going to be a lot of Itadori and Sukuna like kind of having a conversation back and forth in their, I don't know, soul world or whatever they are.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because at the end of the day, they both need each other to accomplish their end goals.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be fun to see how the sort of like mental chess goes between them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I have to give props to the creators, kind of piggybacking off of what you were talking about with killing the main character. And of course, I'm sitting there going like, well, he can't be dead.
Yeah.
He's the main character. He can't be dead. And I know it's kind of more in fashion now for shows to kill off their protagonist, but like not this soon.
Yeah, usually like the end of the season or something
Yeah.
like that. End of the first season, that's when it's okay.
Yeah. So I was like, no, this isn't gonna hold. Like something's gonna happen. But man, he gave a death speech. They took him to the morgue.
Mm-hmm.
The morticians talking about making her cuts. Like they leaned in and took it about as far as they could go without actually making it the permanent state of being for him, right? And so it was great because, like, as you sit here going, like, I know they can't do this, you do start to second guess yourself a little bit, like, well, could they? And if they did, like, how could they justify this? Like, this is insane. And if they couldn't do it, you are still just as invested in figuring out, okay, but how is it going to play out? Like, how is it that they're going to come back from this? So that's just really good writing because that's a risk, right? Where they could lose their audience if they don't tell a story well.
Was that one, like, were you creeped out at all by when the woman came in and talked to Gojo and like was like gonna cut open Itadori and she's like, well, you know what I want to do to him? It's like, I don't know. It just sounded like she was like delighted and like I know you gotta be kind of like a little bit sick to not sick, but like, so I know that I don't know, you gotta have a tougher disposition to be able to like dissect a human body and like that. And I think she's probably trying to find out information, like what makes Itadori special maybe, and like why Itadori was able to capture Sukuna. Maybe there's something in the science that she could figure out, but she just seemed like really gleeful, like to be able to do something like, and like kind of talking to Gojo, like this is like her kink or something like that. She's like, you know what I want to do. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I don't think I quite picked up on it as like
okay
a kink, but there was something in the way that got framed out for sure. I think I was so focused on Itadori being dead that I acknowledged the frame out in my brain, but I didn't focus on it to analyze it yet. But I mean, to make a good point.
I don't know, just something I noticed. Also looking forward to the Jujutsu Kaisen or the Jujutsu battle between the two. Like, it kind of makes me think of the Triwizard Tournament or something.
I also gotta say, because I don't think they've totally answered it yet, but it kind of felt like maybe they answered it a little bit here. That Fuchi's like spirit animals, they're destroyed, like as in a permanent state of being was sort of how it felt like it got answered. I really hope that's not the case, but that is sort of how it felt.
Yeah, because it's kind of like he's doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke. Like when he summons them, if they die, it seems like that's it. He can't summon them again. Like maybe he can create another one, but it's like a different version. It's not gonna be like the same wolf or the same snake or whatever. And like I'm not sure. The way I would think it would go is that maybe he has to like sort of train up these. I forgot what Sukuna was calling them. Maybe he's like train them up or something like that in order to bring them out, kind of like he would a Pokemon. Because he sent the bird away and was like, okay, before you die, because your energy's drained, I gotta send you away.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's sad if one of the Aurora Shadow puppies already gone.
I do like the comparison to a Nuzlocke though, because that does. I'm like, okay, my head now wraps around that. I'm like, I get what it's all about
So like
now.
once they're dead, they're gone. You know, he names them all.
But like when they're out of energy, he can summon them back to the little ball and like put them away and let them rest and heal.
Exactly.
I like that.
All right, going on to episode number 6 next.
Yeah.
Hanging out in his spine.
Don't poke around inside me. Not without my permission. I hate that punk ass.
Then you come down here, and I'll tear you open.
Yeah! Nice!
He's got fire.
Yeah, he does. I mean, what does he really have to lose?
True.
So, he's already dead.
This makes me think of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, for sure. Is it the blood in the bones?
You expect kindness after you murdered me?
So that's the thanks I get for healing your arm and hand?
Let's not forget that right after that, you ripped out my heart!
True.
And you'll pay!
Ow.
He was aiming for where I stood.
Fell for it.
Ha! Clever.
What the?
He's quicker though.
You're just so predictable.
Ooh.
Kicked in the butt.
Nice sound effect there.
Like, yeah. Old school cartoon.
This place is my innate domain.
Fushiguro talked about that.
In short, you could say we're not dead just yet.
Oh.
Good.
If you'll accept my conditions, I'll fix your heart and bring us both back to life.
Negotiation.
I know you don't want to die either.
Very soon, I'll be able to see something interesting.
See something interesting.
Is whenever I chant the word extension, you'll surrender your body to me for 1 minute. 2, you'll completely forget you made this promise.
No way.
Huh.
I don't know what you're after here, but it's shady as hell.
During that minute, I won't kill or injure anyone. Is that enough to address your concerns?
Like I never believe you.
It's not about whether you believe me or not.
It's a pact. Yeah.
I'll be the one punished if I break it.
Okay, so what does he want to be able to do that doesn't involve killing people?
It's a good question.
A pact founded in mutual interest. That's one of the key factors behind all jujutsu.
Fine then. I'll accept your conditions.
Okay. Didn't want to counter at all?
I don't understand exactly what you're up to. Just that it means I'll come back to life.
Get one good punch in. Nice.
Well, how about this then? We'll fight to the death and I'll do it without conditions if you defeat me.
Yeah, I'll kick your ass for...
Dude.
Oh.
Why did you think you'd be able to beat him? You're in his domain.
You know why I decided to become a teacher at the school in the first place?
Free lunches.
Because I have a dream.
A dream?
Yup.
Yes, a dream.
As you can see in this case with Yuji, the top of the jujutsu world is a den of vice. Conservative fools, traditional fools, arrogant fools, just plain fools. It's a bargain sale on rotten Mikan. And I want to reset that garbage jujutsu world.
Good.
Murdering all the fools at the top would be an easy task, but no fix, because they'd all just get replaced and then there'd be no revolution. That's why I chose education instead, as a way to raise up strong, clever compatriots.
It warped their minds.
And they're all talented, especially Hikari the 3rd year and the 2nd year Okotsu. They'll become jujutsu sorcerers on par with me. Yuji would have been one of them as well.
Man, you had that much faith in Yuji.
I'm going to get started. Are you gonna watch for me?
Whoa, where are my clothes?
Are you seeing
Yuji, stop.
I'm a little bummed.
See? She enjoys it.
Hey, Yuji. Huh?
I guess that's why it's her job, but still.
Yo, well thanks.
I'm going to have to revise all the reports.
Now leave them as is.
Yeah, I don't think he's dead.
I need you to just leave him listed as deceased on the records.
So,
Lie.
you're going to keep Itadori hidden away?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have him back in time for the exchange event.
Why?
No one can be allowed to take the events of youth away from the young people they're designed for.
I bet this'll shock him.
Not anyone.
I've got to get out of here right now. I've always had a strong sense of responsibility, and I've been saving all my pay so I can send my 4 younger sisters to college too. But I can't fight my survival instincts. And I know if I go near that table, I'll die.
Satoru Gojo. Could we kill him if we joined forces?
I would recommend you pour your energy into sealing him rather than killing him.
How?
We'll use the special grade Cursed Object Prison Realm.
Prison realm?
Table 5 hasn't ordered anything.
That got me excited.
I'll go and hurry him up. He's taking up a whole
No,
table.
you won't.
I'm sorry, boss, but I quit.
That horrible thing!
Could he see them?
He can see them, but he like sense them.
How are you, sir?
Clearly this
Have
guy
you
can't do.
decided on-
Holy hell!
Oh my god, I didn't think it was Go Elf yet. I didn't think it would be that bad.
Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Oh my god.
Glad we didn't choose finer dining.
You're the only one left to tell the tale.
How strong am I in terms of Sukuna's fingers?
As a conservative estimate, I'd say 8 or 9 fingers.
Yeah, that's plenty. I'll add it to my collection. And in return, I promise you, I'll kill Gojo.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Right, this was like an Attack on Titan episode. Pretty horrific. Especially with her almost making it out and reaching and then...
By the time we arrived at the scene, your son was already dead. I'm sorry. To be honest, I was skeptical about saving any of the people in there. However, my friend was different.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't successful, but after we confirmed your son's death, he at least tried to bring his body back for you. Please take this. I know it's not much. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Tadashi.
Don't apologize. I'm the only one who will mourn him. No one else will even care.
Yes. Love pandas.
Answer me something. As a sorcerer, what kind of people do you want to save?
What difference should it make to me whether my actions save anyone at all?
I knew I shouldn't have asked you.
Say what? Fushiguro!
And here we go!
What the hell are they doing?
Falling practice.
Mustard leaf.
You're both
Mustard.
weak in close quarters.
They pick the right times to say something.
You're already a head above the rest when it comes to close combat, Yuji. So what you need to learn to do next is control cursed energy. And we need to add to your basic knowledge of Jujutsu. What's wrong?
Just happy to be alive.
I'm just happy because I know you're the best and you're the one I wanted to have train me. I won't be able to face them the way I am now. Make me strong.
And I'll make you proud.
Make me into the strongest.
You've got a keen eye. All right, well, first take a look at those 2 soda cans over there.
Oh, okay.
This is with cursed energy, and that's cursed technique.
I see. No, I don't.
Nope, neither did I.
Then think of cursed energy as electricity, and cursed techniques as electrical appliances. Electricity by itself is hard to use, right? That's why we run that electricity through appliances. Here, I just fired off pure cursed energy. Whereas here, I channel cursed energy into a cursed technique to activate it.
So I get to learn a really good curse technique now, huh?
No. You can't use cursed techniques.
Huh?
Aside from simple shikigami and your basic barriers.
Shikigami, that's what they were called. The animals.
I just thought I'd be able to pull off thunder or fire or a power bomb or something.
You can do a power bomb just like Onita.
This sucks big time.
We will imbue your fighting style with cursed energy.
God.
I'm way more scared of someone with solid basics than I am of inferior jujutsu. Like I said, your talent for close combat is already top-notch.
Against that special grade, I got it to work somehow.
Then give it a try.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Come on, hurry up, try it.
Not me quick enough. Ooh.
Red Punch had 0 cursed energy.
But why?
Because it requires negative emotions. In the fight that you're recalling, you were probably brimming with fear and with anger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that you mention it, Fushiguro's always ticked off.
Demon dogs! Not quite. All students are trained to produce cursed energy using even the faintest sparks of emotion. And they're trained in ways to avoid wasting their cursed energy when their emotions are flaring up as well. The one I'm going to use on you is especially exhausting.
Okay, what's that?
Watching movies. Non-stop as long as you can stay awake. Of course, you won't be watching them all alone.
And,
You'll be watching them with this guy.
Oh, what's with a cute but creepy doll?
So what's this guy supposed to do to help out?
But I'm not seeing the point here.
Yeah.
Don't be hasty now. You'll see soon enough.
Whoa.
That cursed corpse will wake up and attack you just like that, if you don't keep cursed energy flowing into it. Your first assignment is to watch a movie from start to finish without waking the cursed corpse. This trains you to maintain a steady output of cursed energy, no matter what emotions you feel. You can't use too much or too little.
Fun training.
Where do you want to start? I recommend this one. The heroine's annoying, but she dies gloriously in the end.
Thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah.
Hey, I know.
It's not cool.
An action adventure.
Oh.
On.
Hey, keep that cursed energy steady. I'm fine with supplementing close combat with weapons. But with my cursed technique, I want to be able to have my hands free.
Some Jujutsu sorcerers keep cursed spirits that can store and retrieve objects.
Yeah, but he can't do that. It's a rare ability. And it takes time to tame them, too. But if you do find any, let me know.
It'll cost you a year's supply of Kalpus.
That'll come up later.
Yep.
Why did you run? Kind of a waste of your talents.
Do I have the potential to beat special grades?
Yes.
Is that what he meant by that?
You do. Believe in yourself.
Tuna.
Whoa.
Tuna.
Huh?
Tuna.
What's that?
Tuna.
Zenon, I think I know how to do it.
Name's Zenon?
Do I cut the red wire or the blue one? I need to know.
In the area where I used to live, we had designated trash bags.
What are you talking about? We're running out of time.
It should be red. Anyone would go with red.
But that's why it's not red. Because everyone will go with red. Oh! You got too into it.
Oh.
Yes.
Happy dance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Gojo's gotta get going. So just keep hanging in there.
Is this really gonna make me stronger?
It's the first part. Gotta learn the basics.
While you were dead, did you talk to Sukuna?
Not sure.
Did he suggest any deals or make conditions?
I think he did say something like that,
But I can't remember.
but I can't remember what it was.
Part of the conditions. I feel like Gojo knows that now.
Do you want to stop anywhere?
No, thanks. I'll surprise him and show up early for a change.
Careful, you're about to be attacked.
You go on ahead.
Is this a test or something? You're going to hit me if I drive away without you, aren't you?
Just what type of guy do you think I am?
Okay then.
All right.
Yep. There he is. Let's get this shit on the road.
Nice. Who are you then?
Ah.
Juju Stroll.
It's Satoru Gojo's Go Go Gojo!
Oh no. A boy in trouble already? He's a new student, having trouble producing cursed energy. Let's try to help him. Imagine yourself on a narrow pathway at school. Standing before you is a row of college boys, and you can see they haven't noticed you. You want to kill them all. And so you...
Shut up.
Itadori, I mean, it's great to have that. Confidence is one thing, but overconfidence like that, like he showed, is not good. And him just always wanting to fight there instead of, I don't know, like I said, trying to negotiate. He didn't even like counter offer anything. Like, how about giving him one of the two things? Or, you know, hey, I still remember, but I can't tell anybody else about the deal. Something like that, I feel would have been better to do than, but I did appreciate the, okay, let's battle. Cause like, he's the hero, right? And he's taking on Sukuna, and they're thinking like, oh, of course Itadori is gonna win because he's gonna triumph and he's the hero. And no, like they didn't even attempt to like have the fight. It was just over like that. It's like, I'm gonna kick your, then just like, get sliced off.
Yeah, happened in like the blink of an eye, and was a very thorough way to dispose of each story. You know, I mean, it made me think of like The Walking Dead methods of murder, right? Like you just gotta get rid of the head. That's the problem. I enjoyed Gojo in this, getting a little more of him.
I love Gojo.
Yeah, and he's so fun and he's so playful, and I love whatever the little dude is with the boxing gloves that he gave to each story that just wakes up and punches him. Like some fun humor and like more of the lighthearted stuff in this, which is good after how dark the episode started with and like the episode prior, you know, when each story is dead.
Well, yeah, and like all the, I mean, it's a good mix, right? You have that, there's that Itadori also having a fit, like, and then they changed like the animation. You know, we're not really used to anime, so it's kind of was similar to what they did in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like that's kind of what it reminded me of, like that, and like a mix of like sometimes in One Punch Man. But they have those horrific moments.
Yeah.
Like he's in the diner and they're just lighting everyone on fire. So to have mixed those horror moments, and obviously like, you know, the whole death and Itadori being dead and whatnot with the humor is what makes the show really enjoyable.
It was interesting that guy could sense the demons. Like even if he didn't see him, he could sense them, and he knew, he's like, if I go over to this table, I'm dead. And the character felt like it was one of those characters that like, we'll never see him again. That was just kind of show a little more of the world. But there was a part of it that's like, yeah, but how did he sense them? And like, you know, obviously he had that strong gut reaction. And I think it's probably relatable that we'll get a strong kind of reaction, like gut reaction over something. Hopefully it's not, I'm about to die. Like, you know, hopefully you haven't been in that situation, and hopefully that's not where it's coming from. But, you know, I think there are times when we all get that. And I'm just curious, how did this guy get that about these demons? How did he sense that they were there? I don't know. I feel like that makes him special. Even though the way the character was presented, I feel like we'll never have the answer to those questions, and we'll never see him again.
think it's just one of those gut feelings, like I don't know, a shiver that you get that says like a ghost passing through you, right? And just the negative energy that, like, because there are like demons, like, and curses and whatnot, right? They're like consistent of negative emotions. So maybe just like he was just really attuned to that. He's very zen. Maybe that was it. You mentioned Gojo, and like we get us getting more like sort of his personality into this, and I think before he was just this cool guy, right? He was like a badass fighter. He was playful, had this like attractive confidence that was cocky, but he pulls it off. But now we get why he wanted to become a teacher, and like that he wants to make change. So we get that he's more than just about himself and like strength and like being cool. In addition to that he's smart, because he realized, all right, I could just go in there and kill them all, but then they're just gonna get replaced by people that are just as bad and maybe worse than the people that were in charge before. He's like, and then who wants to rally behind the guy that just murders people? So like, I mean, it's a little weird saying, okay, yeah, that's why I became a teacher, so I can indoctrinate people and have them follow me. But no, it's kind of like, I can train people up and then hopefully inspire them and inspire loyalty, and then like get people that I trust and that I know can fight, that trust me as well, is kind of how I looked at it.
Yeah, I also loved how he described like negative energy and negative technique. We might have used different words, but how essentially like one is the energy, one is the electricity running through everything, and the other is the appliance that allows you to use said electricity. I was just like, as I was sitting here, I was like, thank you for dumbing it down enough for us so that we can wrap our heads around this, because that's what we needed, and that made perfect sense to me. Yeah,
it was a great analogy to use for to like let the viewer know, just kind of like you said, dumb it down a little bit, and like this is a little bit easier like to wrap your head around when you're thinking about curses and jujutsu and like what is actually going on here. And to give it more of a, it's weird to say realistic when they were dealing with like spirits and demons and like and the jujutsu and magic and sorcerers or whatnot, but trying to like given like the rules of this world. It's not just like, okay, yeah, like we're just summoning up random shit and because it looks cool. It's like, no, like there are rules and like this is how like this world works. And so the good world building without making it feel like technical and like boring.
I mean, even though that was a very significant piece of exposition, right? And it was exposition, the way they presented it still was like, as an audience member, I got to have that aha moment of like, that's how it works. And it was entertaining in the way that they presented it. Like, I don't know, it was almost hilarious to think of appliances and sort of like jujutsu technique.
Man, Fushi needs to have more confidence in himself. So that was didn't like seeing that. I was just like, can I beat like I'm gonna say upper rank demon because I'm thinking of Demon Slayer or whatever. But like I can't remember the exact what it was called in here. But like basically the upper rank, like not quite as strong as an upper rank demon in Demon Slayer. If you're familiar with that show, I imagine you are. But yeah, like so just God, forgot the phrase.
Yeah, but I mean Gojo definitely has a lot of confidence in him. He says that he's essentially going to be like an upper ranked Demon Slayer at some point in the future. Like he had that.
Hashira.
Yeah, he had that already kind of mapped out, So yeah, definitely needs to have more confidence.
Let us know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. If you want early free access, if you want full uncut reactions, you can see every moment and get a month ahead over on Patreon. Links in the description of the video. And thanks so much for watching Jujutsu Kaisen with us. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.